kind of man are you looking for, Elisa?
Um, a man that's not married. Um, I don't do cheaters. I don't like cheaters. I don't do thieves. Um, I'm not real too particular on a guy that I'm looking for. I just don't want no drama. Don't want no mess.
So the 4 kids that don't live with you, why? Just curious.
So my oldest daughter, she's grown pretty much.
Okay, 19. Okay.
My 13-year-old stays for her dad,
Okay.
and then the other two I don't want to discuss.
Okay, I respect that. Now here's the deal, Alicia. You have a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old. Are the 2-year-old and 3-year-old by the same man?
Actually, the 2-year-old and the 5-year-old is about the same man.
So you have a 3-year-old though too, right? So you had a
Yes.
baby 1 year, and then the following year you got pregnant by somebody else. Okay. Now, Alicia, are you familiar with my show?
Yeah, I know. I ain't
Okay.
even got the comments on it.
So you already know that there's gonna be a lot of comments about this. So I'm gonna give you a chance to respond to the people that feel like, you have 7 kids by 6 men. You have pretty much, well, a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old. Do the 6-year-old and the 5-year-old have the same dad?
The 6-year-old, no, they don't.
Okay. So there's moments when you were pregnant 1 year by one man and then pregnant the following year by another man.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. So this is going to be talked about, honey. So what do you have to say to the people that's going to be talking about this and thinking that what man would sign up for this?
I mean, it's fine if a man don't want to sign up for it, but I'm saying everybody has a past. And also a lot of people I also commented and said that can't nobody judge me, don't nobody have no heaven or hell to put me in. The kids that I have, I could have aborted to keep you know, to keep myself from being talked about or to keep my reputation. So I decided to keep mine.
Well, I want to say this, and I hear that a lot, and I get that, and respect for you for having all your children. But there's also birth control methods. There's birth control. There's condoms. There's other precautions that you can take other than just
I'm
abortion.
gonna just be honest with you. To be honest, I just don't need to have no sex because I've got pregnant with the Nympho, and then it's a little TMI, but I got that pussy gripper. So yes. So my best bet is I just don't need to have no sex till I get married and get some stability.
Is the goal marriage?
Celibacy.
Just
Celibacy and then marriage.
What? You
Celibacy.
Wait, what you said you're celibate now?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I fell asleep for a second, y'all. But when she said, and man, it's all it's always something to talk about, man, with these Kendra G's. Now this lady, ma'am, and if you see this video, ma'am, you seem like a nice lady. Um, definitely like sex, but um, she say she got a gripper. Men know what that is. We know what that is, right? But that gripper ain't working. It's working to get one kid out of it, and then they shoot and gone. You know what I'm saying? So the gripper not working. But now let's talk about this celibacy thing. If you are wanting to be celibacy, if you are wanting to be celibate, here's the thing. I mean, are you doing this because you realized after 7 children that you can't keep them? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be so hard to find a man that want to deal with, I guess, 4 other children that they didn't make. Um, you know, talking about the gripper, you probably shouldn't have brought that up because you'd have been gripping on a whole lot of them and ain't getting no success out of none of that. So mm, mm, mm. And then you talk about how, man, listen, this is really challenging to my mind because you all of a sudden now you want to hold back. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Either one or two things gonna happen. You're gonna continue doing what you're doing, which you shouldn't. You're almost 40 years old, 39, 40 years old. I mean, man, and them guys up there must have some really, really tight game because man, they did nothing but game this lady. Nothing but game this lady. You know? And now she wanna tell the next man after you got a whole basketball team and a couple on the bench, you wanna tell the next man he can't have sex? Well, won't you try using condoms or getting an implant or something in your arm or something like that, man. There's other ways of stopping babies from coming, but now she done got to a point where she nah, I'm not doing that. No sex. No sex until I'm married. I don't know who you think gonna do that, but it, boy, that's gonna be a challenge.
I'm trying. And that's why I'm glad I got my kids because I can't even get out there to really.
I want to make sure I understand. I want to make sure I understand. So your mama, 7 by 6 men, who now is celibate until you get married.
That's the plan.
Oh my goodness.
Just curious, why didn't you come up with that plan after maybe baby daddy number 2?
Cause I like sex.
There you
I'ma
go.
just put it up. I
So
like at the
yeah,
time I was at the time I was a nympho and I just wanted and I thank
yeah.
God I ain't get nothing that I can never get rid of. And I'ma just keep it real. But they her, so don't nobody
So
wanna
you
fuck
don't
with
you
me.
don't like sex no more?
I mean I do, but I found other ways to shit. Them kids go to bed and do what I gotta do with to get that phone, get them toys.
This is usually the last question, but I'm gonna ask you now because I'm just curious. Why would a guy just curious? Why would you say a guy would be
Lucky to date me.
why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Overall, I'm a good person in general. I believe in God. I pray. I'm just I'm a good person. To be honest, at times I can be too good of a person to where I'm taking advantage of. So even with the dating thing, I'm still debating on. I guess the guys that I choose. I've even said I wanted to try a different race. So
So how
That
long
ain't
you
gonna
been
help.
celibate for?
That ain't gonna help.
uh, I'm going on 3 months.
Different. Wait a minute.
That's long to me. That's long to me.
Wait a minute. So now you want to go to another race, baby? White people not gonna want you. White men, and I'm gonna say that because I mean, you know, I'm trying to be nice about this because I think she is like she said she's a nympho. When you're a nympho, and I'm gonna tell you, man, some guys like nymphos. Me, I don't. I mean, I don't. Listen. Now, if this popped off, I'm done. I'm done. Don't be because I remember when I was in my 20s. Well, let me say this here. I remember was I in my 20s at that time? I think I was. Yeah, I might have been. Let me see, 20. Yeah, I was in my early 20s. Yeah, I was dealing with this female man, and bruh, you pop off, she on your back. Like, hey, I'm like, what? Come on, come on, what? Come on, what? Man, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm done. I can't. I need time to rebuild. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I was young, and I'm telling you, listen, man, they ain't no nymphomaniacs. They want it all the time, and it ain't like that, man. Even in my 20s. So y'all women are scary. Y'all scary for real. So they got some guys that'll deal with you for a little while. Look like a year. In her case, it looked like a year. 1 year, and they can't deal with it no more. And the fact is, when you ain't giving it to her enough, she gonna go somewhere else and get it. So man, that's gonna be hard for your dating life. You should have kept that to yourself. Some things y'all gotta have some kind of understanding of the things that you say. Because you telling the next guy you're a nymphomaniac. And man, that's gonna turn a lot of dudes off. Because listen, we don't mind getting it in, but when you getting it in that much, and she getting enough child support where she ain't got to work. And with that many kids, do you realize what the bill would be at the daycare center? Mm, mm, mm.
That's a long time.
Child.
3 months a long
Alicia,
time,
should
they
this
say.
man look a certain way?
Here we go.
As long as he ain't missing no teeth, that's fine.
Oh
But
my
even,
God. Well, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get Ned the Wino at this point. He ain't gonna be able to keep up with you either. But now you gotta have all his teeth. Come on, man. Knock it off.
I don't care. He just got to be attractive.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm 4'11", so I don't want nobody my height.
Okay.
So at least like
Well,
5'2".
4'11", there's a lot of people taller than you, so you'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think short women have it easy, not easy, but when you're short, there's a lot like I feel for tall women at times because I get if you're 5'10", you really want somebody taller than you. But when you're 4'11", you can date somebody 5'9", right?
Yeah, I've had guys that were like 6 feet.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody wants somebody 6 feet or taller, but when you're 4'11", the point I'm making is a 5'8" guy is way taller than you still too. So that's in your advantage. Should the guy make a certain amount of money?
No, as long as he ain't not as long as he taking care of his responsibility, his priorities, and ain't asking me for nothing because I ain't got it.
Okay. So if you get with a man, because you live solely off of child support, correct?
This sounds so harsh, but yeah, I want to go back to work. I do her. I actually did my own hair, but I want to go back to work. It's just I'm trying to wait till I move. I don't really like the area that I live in, and daycare for my kids. It's just I've been through it. It's too much. It's just it's too much.
Okay. Why? Oh yeah. Now it's time for the Kendra Cam. You get it up.
I'm sorry, I hear you.
Oh, you want to have your baby with you? It's time for the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Journey, get her that tablet.
Man.
I just came from the store, so I ain't dressed all up and stuff.
Yeah, we saw it. You saw you earlier anyway.
Can you see me?
You gotta see your legs. Okay. All right, we see you, girl. When was your last relationship, Alicia?
My last relationship. Well, I've been in situationships. That's crazy. I've never been in a relationship, from my understanding.
So you have 6 kids by men that you were never in committed relationships with?
I thought we were in a relationship, but I say we weren't in a relationship because there wouldn't be any cheating and having other kids.
No, you can be. I mean, listen, cheating. How about this? Cheating only happens in a relationship. Ladies, if y'all didn't know that, if you're in a situationship and a guy is with somebody else, that's not your man. So you can't call that cheating. You can only call a situationship cheating when two people agreed to an exclusive relationship. So I know y'all be using cheating, but if he ain't your man, it's not cheating. So let me ask you this question. Have you ever had any committed relationships with the men you have kids by?
Yes.
Okay.
That was, I say that was my oldest daughter, her dad, and then my two that share the same dad. We were in a relationship.
Okay. So when was your last relationship?
5 years ago.
Okay. And the last time you was intimate was 3 months ago?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You want your baby girl to hear the rest of the conversation? She fine?
She talking about some yes, no. Johnny, get her for me right quick. I can use hack when I get done, okay? Okay, sorry.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Alicia?
Um, Trusting people. I trust too much. Um, Finding the right man, I guess. Financial stability could that be one?
Okay. And why would a guy, we already did that question. You want to answer it again? Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a good woman in general. I'm a good mother. I'm patient. I don't do all that get all loud and popping my lips and all that extra stuff. I just feel like I'm wifey material.
Oh
I
man.
am definitely. When I
What
tell
makes
you
you,
the thing,
I'm just curious, what is your definition of wifey material?
being supportive, emotionally, financially, if I can, which I have been in a position to where I was, cooking for my man, pretty much loving on him like I love on my children. Wait a second. Go in there. You look confused.
She is confused, and I am too. Wifey material, baby, that's not what a wifey material is. I mean, you had the opportunity to be wifey to 6 men, 6 different men, and they evidently didn't work out, or they didn't see whatever it is you see. But wifey material is definitely not a woman having that many, that many children with that many baby daddies. It's just not. Um, and I mean, you can become wife material. You can become. It's something that you have to work at. It's not just something that you can say. You can say, "Oh, I'm wifey material," and everybody on the outside gonna look at you and say, "No, no, whatever your definition is totally different from everybody else's." If a man feels like you're a wifey material, he gonna marry you. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna marry you. He's not gonna be playing games with you, and probably your children would have been by the same man. If you're not wifey material, then it just seems that you get what you have gotten. Guys just hitting and running and leaving children in the wake. So no, in my opinion, you're not wifey material. And if most guys talk to you, and when you tell them about your children and how many baby daddies you have, it's gonna turn guys off. Just plain and simple. And you can look at Kendra G face right now. Look at her face.
I guess my question is this: because you had 6 men that could have been potential husbands because you gave them babies, right? So I guess the question is why, if respectfully so, if you're wifey material, why couldn't you close that wife deal with one of the 6 men you had kids with?
Good question.
Because they weren't husband material.
Then
Oh
why'd
my
you give them
goodness.
the ultimate gift of a child?
They gave the child to me.
Oh
Kendra, I'ma
man.
just be real. I'ma just be real. Like I said, I got that snapper. I work, I use condoms. I have guys that when they hit it from the back, they take the condom off, and I don't know. I don't be knowing.
You do know.
It's just
Wait a
certain
minute.
situations. I was the guy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. They hit it from the back and they take the condom off. and you telling me you don't feel a difference. How King Baby Matumbo used to say, no, 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 no. That's not cool. Don't say that, cause you know. But we're gonna sit here and play that game with you.
I was in a relationship with, we supposed to be doing the pull out method. He told me the day after, you pregnant. So I'm gonna take accountability for, I guess, shit, just having sex, period. Because I'm very fertile, but I can show my macho to whoever I end up with. But
Okay.
a lot of guys fake relationships just to get in a woman's, So
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, like I said, I was vulnerable at the times.
Okay.
You
So
were a nympho.
now you're not having no more sex until you get married.
That's the plan with a lot of praying and fasting. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the goal.
You already know they're gonna talk about that, Alicia.
I don't care.
Okay, you
My
don't care.
comments ain't even on.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, Alicia, now the time has come. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
yeah, I am.
Well, guys, she gets ticked off. She gets ticked off about that when Kendra asks, "Really, you really a wifey material, man?" That's not even subjective, man, because you you got 6 baby daddies with 7 children, so it's not subjective. Anybody with common sense would know you're not wifey material. Now, like I said, you can become wifey material. You can become that, but I'm just telling you, man, that's that's way out there. That's way out there, and I don't know what else getting ready to come go on because they got about look like another 6 minutes. Well, I know what they about to do. They about to come. People about to come with these questions. But I'm surprised she's asking her what she's asking her now, because that's usually the end of the video. But I don't want to go any further. I really don't want to go any further with this because I just feel like there's gonna be nothing but bashing going on for this young lady. But um, nah, you're not wifey material in my estimation. But you, like I said, you can become that. But anyway, guys, I don't know what y'all think about this video because this is one that I definitely don't want to like bash her or anything like that. I really don't, but she got a lot of kids and stuff that she's dealing with, and I think it's sad that even guy number one or number two didn't step up to sometimes. And let me say this here, guys, a woman can be crazy. She can be uh she can be all of the things that people think and all of the things that people negative things that people want to say about a woman. But let me say this here, man. If you're the right guy and you come in and you show her compassion, you show her understanding, and you show her compassion and you show her understanding. I'm sorry about that thing going my phone going off. But let me just say, man, let me just say, like, I just if you're the right guy, you could turn that around for her. I'm not saying trying to change a person, but you can turn things around for a woman that may be going through different stuff. Now, most guys not gonna want to be dealing with no 5 and 6 children, but I mean, if the right guy came in and he came in right, with the right intentions, man, you could change that woman and you could change her for the better as far as letting her know that all men don't just dip in and out. You know what I'm saying? All men not just don't just dip in and out. If you really want something serious, you with a decent guy, you're gonna have to control your sex and you wanting sex all the time because I mean they got some guys that can deal with that, but you're gonna have guys that's not gonna be able to keep up with you. And then what you gonna do after that? What you gonna take it to another? You gonna go to another guy? And if you do that, you, you know what I'm saying? You need to help yourself at that point. You need to help yourself at that point. But anyway, man, this is What Are You Doing? My name is Bruce, and I enjoy doing these Kendra G's. If you guys have some comments, leave them in the comment section. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. Also, don't forget to share my videos. It helps the channel, guys. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all be cool.